Okay, my name's Mark Raymond. I'm Corporate Services Manager at Tonbridge Morning Borough Council. I'm representing the Tonbridge Morning LSP, relatively new one. We had a West Kent LSP up until about the middle of last year, but we split into three bits in West Kent, and now we've got all our own separate LSP, so we're looking to link into the Kent Agreement through that LSP.
And what do you think's worked particularly well about this partnership day today?
I think it's brought together, perhaps for the first time for some of us, the local leads at the district level and some of the county leads, because I think that's probably where there's a bit of a gap in terms of engagement goes on at the moment. That we're all sort of perhaps struggling a bit at the district level to get to grips with some very high level county indicators and targets, and at the county level I think they're probably a little bit struggling with the local perspective, and so I think that's been quite the most useful thing.
How has it helped you meet your sort of aims and objectives in your day job coming together in a meeting such as this?
Well, each of the district LSPs has to prepare a local action plan for how they're going to respond and contribute to Kent Agreement 2. What it's done for me is it's informed that local action plan a lot more than it was before. It's given me a lot more contacts to follow up and to populate that plan a little bit more detail in terms of some data that I didn't know existed, and now I can slot into that plan. And really, we've got a meeting of our LSP in a couple of days' time, and it's going to be a question of reporting back there to the improvements that we found.
Is there any of the workshops you found particularly useful?
Yes, I think one particularly useful one was on NEETs, those not in education and employment, and training. Interesting for me because I saw some figures for the first time disaggregated down to district level, which wasn't available before, and it showed that for the West Kent area, the trend was going up, was not down, and I've now decided to try and follow that with the local contact I've been given.
Great. And finally, is it something you'd like to see repeated in the future, and if so, how often?
I think it's got to be a regular event, and as we get into the Kent Agreement in terms of trying to deliver some of those targets, and perhaps after the first time we see some outcomes in terms of how well we're doing against the indicators and targets, I think we need to have some discussions between the districts and the county leads to close any of those gaps and to maybe celebrate some successes.